Hey there! I've gotten a ton of questions this week about how to access the focused review and how to utilize that to prepare for your proctored assessment retakes. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into My ATI, and we're going to go to the Improve tab. If this window pops up for you, just close it, and we're going to scroll down until you see your fundamentals, your proctored fundamentals assessment. Now, I haven't taken any proctored assessments, but you can see here that I took the fundamentals online practice assessment. So when you find your proctored assessment, you want to click on study materials, and that will open up your focused review. Okay, so your screen may look something like this. You'll see here that you need to have the latest version of Adobe Flash in order to view the videos. So if you come over here to the left side, this is going to expand, and I would recommend just going ahead and clicking the Expand All button, and you'll see here the list of questions that you missed. Now to me, this is not intuitive. It just looks like a jumble. So I'll tell you, this larger box right here tells me that I missed a question about what to do for my patient following a fall. You can see here that this is under the larger heading of safety and infection control, and under that heading, the subheading, accident, error, injury prevention. So if you scroll down, you'll see that you have a number of videos that you can watch. There's a video on safety. The question fell under the implementation piece of the nursing process. From a QSIN standpoint, this covers patient-centered care, priority setting, clinical judgment, and so on. So if you click on Active Learning Template, and this is not a have-to kind of thing, this is something that may help you, you can actually download these active learning templates to your computer, or you can print them and write directly into them. But it tells you, or it helps you to identify the common threads that you need to know for a concept. So, falls may be the bigger concept, or safety. And so you can figure out the related content pieces, the underlying principles pieces, etc. So if you scroll down to this RM Fundamentals, this is the Content Mastery Series Fundamentals version 9.0, Chapter 12. So if you click on that, it will take you directly to the point in the book, the chapter that you need to look at in order to review the concept of falls. So you can see here the nursing actions, and I know that's kind of teeny tiny. You can see how to avoid falls, what to do following a fall, and specific then, and I think this is more broad as far as safety is concerned. But here you'll see some of the risk factors, you'll see what I can do to prevent falls from my patients, references to call lights and to fall precautions, and so on. So you'll review this if you miss a fall question, and just take a look to see that you understand all of these pieces. And then once you're done reviewing that, you can go ahead and scroll down. Now, my next question that I missed was about how to instruct a patient to use their home oxygen. And so you can see that at least one of these videos is the same. Here you'll see under the fall question and under the oxygen question, this RN thinking skills, clinical judgment. I would recommend that you watch those videos at least once. Now they will be the same, they repeat throughout, so there's no sense in torturing yourself by watching them repeatedly unless you feel like you're missing that concept. Okay, so back to home oxygen use. If you click here, again, it'll take you to the chapter that you need to review in order to gain that content. Maybe it'll take you there. Okay. So you can just scroll through this, figure out the pieces that you didn't know. You can use the active learning template if you like, but again, this is something that you can choose whether or not you want to use it. So as you continue to scroll down, you'll see other references to questions. You may see other active learning templates that you haven't used before. So you'll go all the way through, and you want to spend 2 hours doing this. I know that's a lot of time, but if you retake, if you retake, let's say, your fundamentals exam and you don't pass the second time, then on your third attempt you have to pay. So my goal is to prevent you from having to pay. So we require that with each retake, you remediate for 2 hours. So let's say that you take the fundamentals exam, the fundamentals retake 1, and you don't pass, you will have to go back into the retake focused remediation, so the focused remediation specific to the retake, and spend 2 hours there as well. Okay, so I think that covers everything. This applies, the focused review applies to fundamentals, but it also applies to PD, to OB, to mental health, so the process will be the same. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me or text me, whatever you need to do, and I'd be happy to answer those questions.